A question you get asked commonly. Alrighty. Dude, I'm liking this so far. I'm digging this so far. Granted, we're only like one map in. And I think it took me until like the end. Man, it took me after Decoy Octopus to be like... Oh, not Decoy Octopus. I always get this confused because they're the same fucking thing. It took me until Laughing Octopus was done for me to be like, this Metal Gear game's a little weird when we did 4. Hi, Rachel. You were lurking. Sorry to hear that I'm having those issues with medications. Yeah, I hope I find something too. How are you doing, Rachel? You did Overwatch today. Oh, Lord. This is always loud, and it also spoils stuff, so we're not going to see that. Diphenhydramine gives you the type of hallucinations where you can't tell the difference between what is real and what isn't. Yeah, that might be it. That could be it. Less brains, more video games. Yeah, exactly. It's very hot in the house today. Oh no, I'm sorry. Aw. You need to have your housemates come over to you with big old fans and just fan you while you're doing D&D today. Yeah, Hamtaro! I'm excited about Hamtaro. Has anyone played it? Or Hammond is his name. Anyone played as Hammond yet? How is that? I'm sure everyone is playing as him right now. Usually when a new player is released, everyone wants to go try it out. And people are like, oh, the party comp's suffering. But it's like, shut up. Gotta see if we like the hamster or not. Yeah, Deus, you didn't miss the first hour. It's gonna be a short cast today because I have D&D at 8 p.m. So, gonna get a little bit of base building, a little bit of mission making, maybe some Fultoning. Let's see. Here's my base. Oh, it's looking good. I don't know what that does. I think I think we did all of our base stuff. I think that's how I wrapped up yesterday's cast. Right? Yeah. So that's good. So we can just hop right into the missions. D&D RP. I can't wait for GTA RP. That'll be so much fun. Still don't know what Hamtaro does. I know he swings like Miley Cyrus, but that's it. Yeah. So I've heard. You change your lamps from a cold light to a warm light to see if it would be easier to sleep since you've been exposed to that light for like 4 hours before you sleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, let us know, Leonardo. You were watching Rachel earlier? You want to play as Hamtaro and swing in circles? He was interesting, Rachel. Can someone get a new song stuck in your head? Shawty Wanna Fuck is starting to become an issue. Have you heard a song called Shawty Wanna Fuck? It's really good. And I wish I could have done some Rhythm Heaven today, but there's just so much setup. I have to plug. Really, it's not even that much setup. I have to do like 3 things. I gotta plug the Wii in. I gotta plug the component cables in and unplug the N64. And then I have to go into my settings and change it from DVI to component cables. That's really it. But I was just like, ugh, work. I just want to play Peace Walker. Anyway, so we've completed most of the available missions. I think we're going to contact the Sandanista Commandant. Have you guys spoken to your local Sandanista at Sandbucks? Where they just serve you grande cups of sand? Tina, have I seen this? Oh, yeah, that's a classic. Cooking by the Book featuring Lil Jon. Classic.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
You can just say girl.
No need to worry.
She's a girl. She's 16.
Still just a kid.
Yeah.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'm gonna throw this whole legacy collection in the trash if Kaz and Paz become a thing. I will throw this entire thing in the trash. He better not be creeping on this little girl.
Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's
I will snap all the discs in half. I'm already gonna use Metal Gear Solid 4 as a coaster.
We can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace and...
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Hi, Drum. Good to see you.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica...
Fucking
the
dude,
geography,
Kojima's
the climate,
he's
the
a
weather,
wild card,
anything.
dude. He's a wild card. He could
know
do
about
it, and he
history
would
and
like
law,
justify
too.
it, and
We
fans
learned
would
it all in
justify it, and I'd be like,
Got it.
no.
I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society.
Yeah.
And that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves.
God, she's still
Crying
got the
about it
wonky
will
eye,
bring it
dude.
about,
She's
or
still got the wonky
Make
eye.
it last.
You got
Each
one
of us
eye
must
looking right at
focus
you.
it out.
Other eye
You won't
looking
find
slightly
it without
away.
making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like.
God, that's upsetting.
Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry.
And unless it's a
Listen,
piece of
I
ass,
think your ideas
and
are
it's Eva.
admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah. Me too.
Sorry.
Peace is in your name.
Hi, Phil.
Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people.
Thanks.
But stay alert. You're in the middle of a
Thanks.
mission
I am aware.
and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Haas can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
Paz's name
From
reminds
what
you
I've
of
seen,
when I
it
mispronounced
looks like nukes.
bag.
Agreed.
Because
The
I
key
thought
thing
it.
now is to
I'll
confirm
tell you in a
whether those
second.
spears really are what we think they are. And
tell you
if
in a
so,
sec.
why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
Hi, Tyrannus.
That's what I'm thinking.
Have a good one,
First,
Wool.
we should make contact with the Sandanista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system.
I'm gonna Fulton.
You choose
I'm gonna
how to
Fulton the
handle
shit out of it. Anyway, okay. Quick story about Paz and Haas. So I was a younger gal. I think I was in high school or something. And I was shopping for groceries with my mom. And I love avocados. And I knew there were two different kinds of avocados. One is Haas avocados, which are the black ones. Black skin, green flesh. And the other one is, it's like larger, a little fruitier tasting, and it's green. But I couldn't remember the name. But helpfully, there were signs at the grocery store. And one said HASS, and I'm like, oh, that's Haas. So I said, Mom, do it with the Haas avocados. Or the one that was next to it was the green kind. And they came in a net, a little netting thing that was tied up. And it said BAG. So I said, do you want the Haas avocados or the Bog avocados? And my mom just started laughing at me in the middle of the grocery store. And she said, honey, this is bag. That's just a bag of avocados. So, yeah. This is the Metal Gear Solid part where Big Boss causes trouble. Oh, God, no! Jeez. Avocados are so good, Kanaya. You don't like avocados, Ewan. For a single-player game, select single. To recruit other players, select host. Single all the goddamn way. Let's listen to the briefing files. Anything new? Oh, God. Oh. New. Lots
Guys,
new.
what kind of shape is that plant the professor gave us in?
First time I laid eyes on it,
Plants?
I thought it was some kind of joke.
Plants?
It was a giant birdhouse. Seagulls everywhere. We eventually scraped off most of the rust and bird crap.
Oh,
The
this
underlying
place.
structure's intact. Little elbow grease? Man, we should be in business.
Who used to own it anyway? Whatever shape it's in now, somebody sank some serious money into building it.
From what I can tell, an American university built it as a research platform for ocean thermal energy conversion. The name's still on some of the rusty old power turbines. I'm guessing they must have had government and corporate assistance to build it too. But they couldn't solve the thermal efficiency problem, and the project was canceled. Then after
Interesting.
the university abandoned it, a KGB front company scooped it up for next to nothing. At least that's my
Intriguing.
theory.
How'd the KGB
I don't
manage
think
to
good to
buy
see
a
you.
plant built with American capital, front company or not?
Yeah, that professor is quite the operator. one other thing.
Also,
The
this
plan's
guy's
set up
like
so that it
half
can join up with
Japanese.
other plants
And he's got
of
the
the
most
same
American
standard.
face I've seen in my life.
They were originally planning on expanding the place, huh?
Hey, let's give it a shot.
Like,
we can get some more people together
blonde
and build
hair,
this place up into a
blue
proper
eyes,
home for MSF.
square
You're with me
jaw.
on this, right, boss?
His name is Kazuhiro? Or Kazuma? Or Kiryu? It's the same thing with Paz. Paz is, Costa Rican. But this is Paz. I would definitely love hearing. Now I might be incredibly ignorant. I would love to hear about like the genetic makeup of Costa Rica. If I'm wrong. But yeah, she's pretty blonde hair, blue-eyed, Dutch looking kind of girl. Why does she have anime eyes? Because she's an innocent, pure child, I assume. Maybe the Japanese half is lower? He just has very Japanese legs? Have I played Yakuza? Not yet, but I want to. Tofu Tasties. Brad Pitt would make a good Kaz? He would. And it just reads as Miller, but he's like, call me Kaz or Kaz or whatever. Foreigners are stereotyped in Japan as being blonde hair and blue eyed. Yeah, but she's a native to Costa Rica. Paz looks like weeb fan service. She is, but like, I don't know. I can't wait to find out who her parents were that died. Kaz is Kojima fan service. Dude loves molds and sunglasses. He does. I mean, Master Miller, as he appears in Metal Gear Solid 1, which ends up not actually being Master Miller, is a spitting image of Kazuma Miller, who I assume is his dad or something. I did hear there's a Metal Gear Solid movie in the works. Yes. But this is set in 1974, Kanaya. There is certainly a lot more diversity in the world now. But this is set in 1974 after the Costa Rican Civil War. And so I wonder, like, were one of her parents... Is there, like, a strand of, like Dutch folks that came to Costa Rica? Like, there's a lot of... Because, you know, like, Columbus came to Costa Rica at one point. He was from Spain, right? Or Portugal or something. I'm wondering if, like, maybe there was a strain of genetics that comes in here that explains why Paz looks like this. Or maybe, like, her parents were blonde-haired and blue-eyed but not native Costa Rican, but then they died in Costa Rica and named her Peace anyway. When did we start using audio cassettes? I don't know. The winter of 1433, yes. A lot of expats around that time, you think, Drum? Can't wait for the PC release of Zero. I'm excited. Wasn't he Italian sailing for the Spanish Navy? Was he? Christopher Columbus. Let me land some American knowledge on you, because we claim Christopher Columbus for some reason. Let's find out. Was an Italian explorer, born in the Republic of Genoa. He sailed on the auspices of the Catholic monarchs of Spain. Look at Tyrannus with the history boy over here. A lot of former Nazis fled to Southern Americas. Yikes. Oh boy, I hope she is not part of that business. Oh, that's a big old no. So cassettes were around the mid-60s. So by 1974, they probably were not that expensive. We do certainly have a lot of tapes, do we? Yeah, I actually remember. That comes up in Archer. The Nazis who fled to Latin America. But this is Latin America. Hold on. You're saying this Southern Americas. Of course it wouldn't be your fault. Right. I'm just wondering, like, I was thinking about this in the car from the psychiatrist, like, to the mall. I was like, because I talked to my mom about the games I play. And I'm like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. One of my helpers is this dude with a really square jaw, and the other helper is this girl with big old blue eyes. But she's from Costa Rica, so it's interesting to me. Talk to me about Galvez. Yeah, she's always interested in what I'm doing.
Professor Galvez was KGB.
Well, like the professor said, Moscow's hell-bent on communizing Latin America.
Yeah. The Cuban intel services are all in the KGB's pocket. You don't think
Yeah,
he's
the
got
Walkman
some
was
kind of
new tech.
ulterior motive?
Hi, Slade. Good to see you.
If the
Can one
CIA
truly
is up
peace
to
walk?
something, it's only natural that the KGB
One can
wants to
peace
know about
walk
it.
this way.
But I doubt they're showing us their full
Darkness
hand.
away.
We'd better watch our backs.
Make myself tinier so you guys can read the text. Oh, all right. So Kaz is just telling us to be very guarded because of the KGB. Okay. Val Kilmer would be perfect with this guy? Yeah, that would be cool. But Val Kilmer's quite old, isn't he? This dude would make a great Kaz. Who that is, Tyrannus? Good night, Ewan, for really real this time. I'm sorry that I made you laugh and you woke the dog up, though. How old am I? How old am I? 27, I think. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yes, it's 2018, 27. Man, isn't it wild? We're like halfway done 2018. Right? Yeah. Cray, welcome back. You got some Propel finally? Cheers, dude. Hold on, let me grab some of mine. Let me crack open a cold one with the boys. The Dutch did try to get a piece of Latin America. They got Suriname in exchange for New Amsterdam / New York, and the Caribbean is Dutch too. I wonder how many Dutch folks stayed there. Because now I think you're talking slave trade thereabouts, right? Like that era, Leonardo. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the last few years of being on Twitch is kind of like I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm getting older in the way that, like, you know how like life events happen, or in school there's a pronounced difference between one year and the next year. So my whole life has been like this year of school, that year of school. Then after grad school, I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit in my bedroom and play video games. '27 was a good year. You had your kids, you were married, finished college, you're in mid-30s wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Hey, I bet you're probably still raising kids, right, Kanaya? Tell me about Paz. Tell me about her.
What do you think, Kaz? Why did Paz come all the way to Colombia herself?
She came with
It's
a
a long
professor.
trip
so.
to make just to be Exhibit A in Galvez's sales pitch. She's only 16. Still a kid.
Thank you for
Maybe we should
recognizing
take her
that.
wish
Don't
for
be
peace
creepy.
at face value.
Well, now I'm just suspicious of her. I feel like she's got some... She's like a kid that the bad guys are coming for. Probably. You felt the same way when you started working from home? That was like 5 years ago. Oh, and I've been live for 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Huh.
Don't forget to give
Mother
the MSF
base!
staff assignments. Where you place
I love
people
my
will
base.
determine how Mother Base grows.
Right.
That goes for me too. Assign me wherever
He's
you
going
think
to
is best.
he's going to the
You.
kitchen.
I thought you were second in command.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. But MSF is still small, and I don't have the leisure of sitting around on my butt all day.
Who is this voice actor?
I see your point, but
Not to brag or anything, but I kick ass at whatever job you gave me.
Who is this voice
Put me
actor?
in the area you want to focus on developing most. I'll take real good care of the staff there.
easy,
why
Kaz.
I kind of recognize him. But is he the same guy that does Miller's voice? Because Miller's a little bit more stilted in 1. He's a little bit more, fuck. Dude, I suck. He's a bit more, like, John Wayne-ish in his delivery in 1, I think. Robert Atkin Downs, who is in everything. Cam Clark does the voice in 1. Interesting. Who is the same voice actor as Liquid, of course, because Miller in 1 is just Liquid. So Cam Clark does the Liquid voice with an accent. He's also the medic from Team Fortress 2. I didn't play much of that, so. You gotta structure your life, or you get lazy. Working from home would probably not work for you. Well, I hope you can find something. Hope you can find something. I know you recently stopped being a chef. And that would eat up a lot of the time that you would have to interact with your family and stuff.
You
hope you can
probably
find
heard
something
this
that
a
you're
million
drawn to.
times, Snake, but you should always avoid combat with the enemy when possible.
Right.
We're outnumbered and in unfamiliar territory. We won't survive long in a straight fight, even with you on our side.
I wonder if Paz
I
gets really
know.
mad at you if you kill
Avoiding
people.
combat is rule number 1 in a sneaky
I'm gonna, like,
mission.
not bring any
That's
killing
right.
guns at all.
Don't let the enemy know where you are, and attack only when necessary, using hit-and-run tactics to cripple
Hey,
them.
C-Mater, good to see you.
It's the essence of guerrilla warfare. Going by this map, you've got a lot of different terrain types between you and the hut where the Sandanista Comandante is being held.
Looks that way, doesn't it? Starting with jungle.
The enemy
Jungle?
won't be able
I'll
to
wear
see
my
you
pink
very
pants.
well, but your visibility won't be so hot either. Stay alert. Next, you've got the swamps along the river.
Jungle,
Make
swamps.
sure you get a good feel for how robust surveillance is before diving in.
Will do.
Finally, there's the boat repair cabin. The Commandante's in there. It's a key enemy outpost, and security is going to be tight. You may have to let brute force do the talking. You still have a long way to go, Snake. Use caution and don't make a racket out there. Got it?
The pink pants go great with the love pack. I love the love pack. Oh shit. Fuck. You guys okay with listening to like 20 more tapes? I hope. Like 40 more tapes? Because Miller's got a lot to say. Hope you guys are okay with that.
Remember why we created MSF, Snake. To provide military force to
I'm so
whoever
glad I
needs
can go back
it,
and listen to
wherever
these
they
whenever I
are,
want to.
regardless of nation or ideology. Our beliefs aren't all that lofty.
We just won't be the tools of any one country.
Exactly. We know only how to fight, but we
Do
refuse
any
to
of you
live our
still have
lives
tapes?
at the whim of the state. The MSF seal is patterned after Pangea, the supercontinent a million years ago.
That
Back then,
might
the whole
fix
world
it. Oh,
was
shit.
one landmass.
That might fix
one
it.
world. No gaps, no rifts.
Our strength will take us back there.
Hope that fixes it. This is Peace Walker. Right, Xiao.
What about you guys?
Set in
Any
1974.
interest in expanding MSF?
You'd better believe it. I want to make us into an organization that doesn't take orders from any country.
He's
Just like
definitely
you were
super
saying,
familiar.
we have to be strong. Strong enough to defend ourselves.
He's a real
We need money,
businessman.
too.
I can see him
Money to
turning
train
against me,
soldiers
honestly.
To fight. The way I see it, we make MSF into something along the lines of a new kind of business.
Like,
A contractor providing the full range of military services, not just combat.
I can
but
see his
logistics,
training,
ideals
ideals slipping
weapons,
away and his
outfitting,
business
and R&D,
acumen, like, getting in the way
combining
of
the
that.
small footprint and exceptional performance of special forces with the raw military might
Hi,
of a
Escanor.
full regular army.
Astrowebs, good to see you.
Only with that kind of power can we break free of nation states. What I need from you, boss, is to go out and find guys we can bring back here using Fulton recovery. Then tell us what assignment to use them for. I'll take care of the rest.
Ooh, I'm so happy. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I've been reading a lot about empire and the switch from imperialism and nation states and trying to go about global domination in a way of like acquiring territory, which was kind of like the old way of things, to empire as bodies like the UN, like countries coming together, but also companies coming to power. And I was kind of bummed because I didn't finish that before the end of 4, and I kind of lost interest in reading more towards the end of 4 because, well, at the end of 4, they just delete the bad guys. They delete the concept of empire with a virus, which to me is just incredibly silly and unbelievable. And yeah. But I'm glad that now we get to go back to these roots. I like this a lot. So I now want to pick up my my book again and continue reading about that. Maybe I can one day get some talking points and chat with you guys about Empire and the Metal Gear Solid series. So I asked you guys about tapes. Let's see. Did anybody say they still have tapes? I know I asked that. Let's see when. You don't use tapes anymore, but you have a box of them somewhere. You've got tapes somewhere. You have like 3 crates of 8 tracks. My God. You have tapes. They're mostly vaporwave. Oh, neat. Your dad got an old reel-to-reel tape deck, though. That's neat. Where do you see Big Boss stand in terms of Metal Gear Solid 3 good guy and Metal Gear 2 villain? He's also a villain in Metal Gear 1. But yeah, in terms of like that, I don't know. I mean, I'm just starting this one, and this is, I feel like it's really premature to ask that, Vanya, and I'll be able to answer you towards the middle and end of this. Maybe he hinges at some point there, but I can see his ideals of having this base and these soldiers without borders, army without borders. Military without borders or whatever. Definitely having the possibility to be global peacekeepers, but they're probably going to end up being the paramilitary that we see in 4. Like that, it's that idea, and they're trying to push it in a good way here, which is great. But yeah, it could be slated both ways at this point. You guys have an old tape player? We still have tape players and stuff. One of the things I have on tape is a tape that is entirely one song. And it's not Shawty Wanna Fuck. It is William Shatner covering Tambourine Man. And it was the only way I could get enough soul together. This is a true story. The only way I could like survive driving, like having my parents drive me to high school was with that. I needed that. I needed to listen to him shouting his way through Mr. Tambourine Man in order to like function, because man, I really did not like high school. I had so much anxiety. I would take so many days off just because I liked school, but I just didn't like being around people. I was a ball of nerves. There were so many classes that I liked. It's not like people like outright bullied me or anything too. I just was like, waking up early is never good for me. And being forced to interact with people while I'm waking up and up until like 2 p.m. it's usually not good for me. That's why y'all don't see me before 2 p.m. usually. So I hated school for that reason. And then I did
Your
a whole
old
fuck ton
mentor,
of
the
it.
boss. She was known in the West as the mother of special forces, right?
Nothing but propaganda.
Actually, it's not all that far from the truth. I heard the KGB just set up a counter-sabotage cell. Alpha Group, I think they call it. There's even a rumor that West Germany created a counter-terrorist unit within its border police after the debacle at the Munich Olympics. Back home in the States, they've got the illustrious Green Berets.
He says
the
back
SEALs,
home in the States.
And your personal creation, Foxhound. The seeds sown by the boss are beginning to sprout. Same goes for MSF, right? In creating it, you were carrying on the will of the boss.
Yeah. She taught me how to fight.
He
the hard
identifies as
way.
American.
She beat it into me.
It's home.
And now, thanks
Although
to
his
her,
mother's Japanese.
we can take on missions other than just conventional combat. After all, we've got the same mother as the Army's Special Forces.
speaking of mothers, his mother is Japanese. His father is American. A Miller, of course. There is a theme of Japanese mothers in this game. Japanese mothers and, like, the children they give birth to are, like, totally American. Very American looking, identify as American, but Snake's mom is Japanese, technically. Even though Eva is his big mama, Snake and Solidus and Liquid are born of a surrogate mother who's Japanese. Why are all these? And they're completely erased, by the way. Like, this Japanese woman who is the surrogate for these children, completely obliterated, mentioned just, like, very briefly in 4, and then just shuffled away. Who is she? I wonder. Jay, thank you for the host. What's going on, dude? Gotta have some reason to keep mentioning Japanese cultural points. Yeah, but I guess so. It's, like, less tenuous. You thought he was about to say, she taught me how to fuck. Oh, God. Jesus. Being forced to interact with people you can't agree more. That's one of the things you truly hated with people, interacting with people when you just wake up. Yeah. And then having to do math, Alexer. You're, like, bleary-eyed, shuffling from one area to the next. You sit down, and some old hag is trying to teach you algebra. You're like, I just want to die. And then you gotta go to lunch and sit with people, and you're like, I don't connect with anybody. I guess I'll sit at this table. They don't shove my meal in my face or steal it from me. It's Kojima and his writers trying to inject Japanese history and meta stuff for Japanese players. I guess so, yeah. Opened it today at work, so you have the rest of the day off. Hell yeah. Let's hear about the Cold War. Oh my God, there's so many points before we go into this mission. You know what? This is the full library, so I could hear about these a little later. Excuse me. Oh, wait a second. But I have to hear about cardboard boxes. I'm sorry.
Snake, about cardboard boxes. It feels kind of weird me explaining this stuff to you, but there have been a few recent developments in cardboard box technology.
Tell
So
me
just
more.
to be safe, here goes.
Go on.
You can do much more with the box than
sounds
just
so
hide under
excited.
it. You can put it someplace and leave it there.
Huh?
You can get on top of it and use it to reach high places, or hide from the enemy in its shadow.
I like what I'm hearing so far.
And that's not all. You can even put items in it and send them to co-op's teammates.
Really? I never thought of any of that. Damn. Is there anything a cardboard box can't do? Every soldier should have one.
Yeah, well, don't get too excited. This isn't exactly what they were made for.
Cardboard
Which
box
reminds
technology.
me,
Yeah.
don't you think the boxes around here are a little on the big side?
You're right. I bet 2 people could fit under one box, if they packed in tight enough. They call them love boxes.
That
Love
makes
boxes.
like
Of course,
no
you don't
sense.
need a love box to fit 2 people
It
inside.
doesn't mean it.
Any
What?
box of similar size will do.
Why? Why is it 2 men in a box? Step 1. Cut a hole in the box. Step 2. Put your bro in that box. Step 3. Have an enemy soldier open the box. Like, what is this supposed to be?
Up to 2 people can fit
hetero
inside a
dads
cardboard
in a
box.
box.
Tell me how.
What are we?
Move
Why
close
is
to
this
a
game
box
like
with a
this?
teammate inside, and an icon will appear. Then press the action button. You'll stay inside as long as the action button is
Portable
pressed.
dad box.
So, same as snake formation, huh?
Exactly the same. In fact, when you put on a cardboard box when snake in, both of you can climb inside.
Ah, a box big enough to hold me and my buddy. These are fine times we live in, hey, Kaz?
Yeah. Sure, boss.
Same, Miller. Same. Absolutely the same. Yeah, I'm going to spend probably, I would imagine 50% of my playthroughs can be me listening to these tapes and taking notes on tapes. Big Boss has to be a cat, dude. Shall I hear about the Walkman? Why not? And then a real
Snake.
mission.
About that cassette player Galvez was
Yeah, when
carrying.
Snake in?
What about it?
That was no Russian imitation. It was the real deal. a prototype developed by a Japanese company.
Get out of here.
It's true. It had the Sony logo on it. The product name is Walkman.
Walkman.
It's a revolutionary new concept. Music you can listen to on the go. You can take it
This
with
is
you when
actually
you leave the
the
house.
best thing that's
I
carried
gave
over
it a
from
listen,
4.
and you wouldn't believe how good the sound quality is for something so tiny. And in stereo, too. Think of the technology that must have gone into it.
It's incredible.
And that tape is equally amazing. The treble range is clearly superior to any other cassette ever made. Stylish, too.
How'd Galvez get his hands on a model that's not even out yet?
Beats me. It's not the kind of thing I'd expect some
He made it.
stodgy
It's
Soviet to
Galvez
be
is the
into.
guy with the red hand, right?
Me
He made it
neither.
with his weird red
Tell
hand.
you what, though, it's a fine piece of work. It'll let me listen to my music when I want, where I want.
This
I
thing's
never
waterproof,
thought I'd hear you
right?
say that.
Snake, what?
But I have to agree.
Splash.
Me? I'm a recording freak, and I always used to laugh at the idea of a portable player. But now that I've seen it in action,
I'm a
I've changed
recording
my
freak.
mind. Being able to take your music with you. This could be the start of a revolution in music.
Could be.
I'm having the guys at Mother Base study and analyze it. Who knows? They might be able to come up with something even better.
And thus the iPod was invented. No, this is exciting. This is the best carryover from 4, is the ability to listen to music on the go. This is even better, because in this game, I can have the Walkman and I think use other items at the same time. So I'm excited. They're going real deep into the portable music hype. Yeah, exactly. Imagine a walk girl, right? Okay, yeah. I can't listen to all these right now. What's data files? No, I don't need that. Mission pepperoni. Oh god, I'm already ready! Great! 2 men in a box is the same amount of syllables as 2 hetero dads? Yeah. Serpatron, thank you for that. Alrighty. I'm gonna take off this. I'm gonna just remove that. Up, there you go. Got it. Damn, I'm killing it. Okay, yes. Surround indicator. The Fulton system. We're good. God, I need to unlock more slots if I can do that. But yeah, I figure we'll go with this outfit. It's gonna be great for sneaking around in the various terrains we're in. I'm good to go. How do I go? How to go? Yeah, I'm good. Do I have to bring a gun? Do I have to bring all my shit? That's the gun I want. Got it. Ready to go. Ready. I am ready to go. Is it when I have, like, all of them? I forget how to... Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I messed up. Let me just get this off and this off. I don't need that. But I will bring our new smoke grenade. Yeah. I'll bring a smoke grenade just in case. Okay. I forgot that you go from start mission instead of mission prep. Sneaking around the strip club in his pink pants. I love it. The Walkman doesn't have a spoilery podcast on it for no real reason. Well, I feel like, Muscle, the reason why they give you the iPod and that podcast is so that when you start the game, you can have what I assume is Kojima's version of director's commentary right from the get-go. So you could basically probably... How many podcasts were there and how long does that stretch? Because I would imagine you can just have those queued up, playing through all the missions, and you get to the end and it's over. You know, like you get to the end of the podcast and you're at the end of the game. I would imagine if you play it optimally and you go through like an intended route, that would just time out perfectly. There's 13? Yeah, I would figure that's how it works. Ooh, I'm excited. Let's set the mission. I'm so excited! I'm not Fulton some dudes. Makes sense in a way, yeah. Country without an army. Oh my god, tiny. Back to being giant. Because 4 feels so much like a movie. I mean, with that triple screen that you have towards the end of the game, the split screen with Raiden, so much the staging of it. A lot of these games feel movie-ish. Even Metal Gear Solid 1, and not just the Twin Snakes one, which I've heard is like action movie on steroids. You know, a lot of them feel like a movie that you're taking part in, particularly like. So in 1, when you're talking to Decoy Octopus, who is actually, or you're talking to like Sigint, essentially, I think is the armor chief, but he's actually Decoy Octopus. When you're doing that conversation, there's a point where Decoy Octopus is looking this way, and Snake is looking this way, and they're shoulder to shoulder, and it's such a cinematic like scene to me, and like the camera moves around them a little bit. Super cool. So it doesn't surprise me that the podcasts are kind of like him having some director's commentary. Use codec. Oh yeah.
Head for the FSLN boat.
Oh no.
It's northwest of that.
Oh, I interrupted actual call by calling. Oops. Anyway.
You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Let me just clip through these for a sec. This dude's here. Okay. Let's see if they turn around. Let's see if this guy ever turns around. Sneaking. Sneaking and beacon. And corner peeking. My shot from here is pretty bad. Am I, like, dumb? Kind of, sort of. Is there a way to... There's no way to zoom in with this lens, right? There was a way to go first person in 4 when you're using a pistol like this. So you can line it up with your iron sights. Actual eggplant about that. Do I get my little, looking through my gun sighty doodads?
The boathouse is to the east. Head eastward.
Oh. I'd like to call someone who isn't you. No offense, Kaz, but, you know. Oh, look, a restart mission thing. And return to mission select menu. Cool. Well, ain't that sweet. Only with weapons that have optics. Okay. That's okay, Thunder Jim. Crosshair isn't changeable as far as you know. Okie dokie. Thanks, guys. Sneaky beaky. Sneaking like a beacon. But I'm super loud, so I might want to just like get that guy out of here. His friend's gonna come up. Oops. Okay. I missed. My bad. This is fine. The stream looks washed out again. Does it really? I thought I changed this yesterday. No. That's just how this area looks. I haven't increased the brightness. I did all that yesterday. Jordan Vaught Roberts has met Kojima like 67,000 times. We haven't had much news on it until last week. Yeah. I'm intrigued by the idea of a Metal Gear Solid movie. I think that could be fun. Hello, sir. Do you have any items? Oh, shit. I don't have my analyzer. I wonder if analyzer...
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Yeah, can I fold in this guy? I'd like to send this man back. Wait, how to... Fly away. Zip! Hey, a mushroom. I wonder if I eat it off a
recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Dope. Alright, time to go for a ride, bucko. Let's see what you got, though. Oh, no! Shit, I didn't loot him first. Totally fine. It's okay.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Okay, anyway. You have Peace Walker playing on the feet. on a TV 2 feet away. This is exactly what it looks like. I'm looking at my specs right now, and they're the exact same thing. So it's you. This is exactly what this area should look like. It's exactly how I'm capturing it. I've not distorted it anyway. Simon, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Enjoy your emotes. This area might be a little light though. So it may look wonky because it's daylight, you know, kind of room. Okay, now what do we got here? Where am I? Oh, I'm that. What that is though? What's this? Intriguing. There is a strange mark this way. I want to go this way. Probably gonna blow my back out like that, man. I need my radar on. I think it's just a bright area. I think that's just the problem. We'll be out of it soon. Intriguing. Look at this.
That area is not part of the mission.
So? Fuck you. I can't go exploring? Fuck. Come back here and explore later. You jerk. Telling me what to do. I'm the goddamn biggest of bosses. I get to decide what's part of the mission. Me. The big boss. Not like at-home dad who's cooking for the rest of the people at home base. Okay? I'm calling the shots. What do I stop for D&D? 7:50 to 8 p.m. Usually I think we're going around 8 p.m. lately. So I can, if we're at 7:50 and we're running a little late, it's fine. You know what Metal Gear Solid needs more of? Jumps. Jungles and swamps. I wholeheartedly agree. Koji is acting as advisor for the movie. Konami sold the rights to Sony, so there's no conflict. Ooh, great. Sneaking. I can't go. Oh, there's no crawling. That's one thing that feels super weird in this game. I gotta say, there's no crawling. That does feel a little odd. Where are my dudes at? Wonder. I don't know if this is like trapped or something. I'm spooked and I might be tripping a trap. Got that. And a ration just out of nowhere, dude. Look at these elephant ear plants. This is a really nice fern too growing on this log. Digging it. We have a fern just like that. I call them struggle ferns. Because they look like they're just struggling to come out of the ground. Oh, they sold the movie, not the entire IP. Oh, okay. That makes sense, considering they're still working on Metal Gear Solid 3, the pachinko game. So does this say it's not a route? Oh, it's most certainly not a route. Although it kind of looks like it's a route. Doesn't that kind of look like something? Kind of look like something. But I don't want to, like, grenade and have people be like, who's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't really looking at the game. That kind of looks like something. Well, we will continue this way, just to make sure there's no dudes this way. And if there are dudes, we're going to Fulton the shit out of them. I'm so excited for Fultoning, dude. This makes, hey, I wonder if I can climb this. No, it's not Metal Gear Solid 3. No climbing allowed. This makes non-lethal runs so much fun. Okay, so there's no dudes here. Let's get back. Is that gonna bonk? I'm scared. It's gonna roll a lot. Okay, that's not working. Anyway, time to go. Interesting. We're really cutting through this area like crazy. And I can't go this way? I can't go this way? I'm sorry. I cannot go this way?
That's outside the scope of this
You're
mission.
outside the scope of the mission, asshole.
The yellow butterflies around there are Juno silver spots.
Oh!
They apparently eat poisonous leaves and store the poison in their body.
Oh. That sounds dangerous. This is a Juno silver spot. Oh god, it went away. There it is. Tell me more, child.
I wish there was something I could do. Be strong, Snake.
I'm a big strong man in pink pants,
You're
don't you
doing
worry.
great, Snake. Peace.
Okay, okay, fine. Nice to know about the silver spots, though. Super Bunny Hop made a review of the Pachinko. It's one of his best videos. Is it really funny? Good night, Lord Assman. Sleep well. You're gonna crawl into your bed. All your shutters are closed. Please, think cool thoughts. Cool off. Thank you for swinging by. Hi, Natera. Good to see you. It's gonna be a lot of Sony product placement in the Metal Gear Solid movie. You think so? Why do you think that? I can't put the radio on, but I'm liking these sounds right now. Wait, isn't Yue Boll doing the Silent Hill movies? Or is that Resident Evil? Like, okay. I'm getting all these jackasses. They're coming home with me. Oh no, is that an alligator? No.
We're counting on you, boss.
I didn't call you.
Head for the FSLN hideout, Snake.
The boathouse is to the east. Head eastward.
Oops. You don't see anything.
What's going on?
I don't know. What is going on? I wonder. Oh shit, he's moving. Alright, lads. Hope you don't mind a quick flight. We're gonna take a quick trip to the middle of the fucking ocean. Hope you don't mind. Any other fuckers out there? Help out. Don't die in the swamp here. Alright, pal. What dis? I like
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Sick. I'm taking all these motherfuckers home. They're all coming home with me. You're going to be my... Well, not slaves or anything, but you're going to be my friends, goddammit. That's not optional. Okay, I thought that was a giant alligator. I feel at peace now. Child, do you have anything to say about alligators?
You, Snake?
No, nothing to say about alligators. This is a really, like, baby mission. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. This area is fucking baby as babies. This is the babiest mission ever. Maybe I'm missing something? Can I go into that water? I can't, I don't think. No, that's the border. This is a teensy tiny mapsies. Okay. Shirtless returns? Oh yeah, buddy. You betcha. Oh, I hope this guy isn't dead. I don't remember if there's a time frame. Fuck. Oops.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
Make contact with your Commandante. Ah. Okay, sorry. Again, I apologize for being inappropriate. I'm gonna get so many, like, human resources tickets by harassing poor Kaz. Dick. Nope, no one's here. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Somebody's here.
Nobody's here. Shut up.
Someone attacking? The enemy's attacking.
No one's attacking. Shut the fuck up.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a man in his love box.
What's going on over there?
Nothing's happening. Shut up. Oops. I see somebody. There's more people here than I initially anticipated. Got him. Okay, you need to get the hell out of here. I got a perfect place for you, buddy. There you go, friend. I gotta remember where all these people are so I can send them off to their happy new home.
Recovery helicopter is complete.
Sweet. I wonder if Fultoning wakes certain people up. Like, if it's allowed enough to do that. That would be interesting. Ooh, fuck! Who the fuck is this? Got him.
Good. Now meet with the FSLN Commandante. He's inside the
Sweet.
boathouse.
Yeah, I have more friends for you to take care of. There's gonna be a lot of dudes, so you need... No! No, let me pick up my man. No, not complete. I have more dudes to... Stop it. Let me get my dudes. This was on the PSP, Kanaya, and this came out after 2008? Maybe 2010 or something? Dude, you did not. I bet those guys are really great at, like, chess or something. Fuck.
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away! ¿Quién es? The Che? No way. What do we do?
The Che? No way. It's Lady and Kid.
Right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh!
Viejo?
He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax. I'm not your enemy.
Fuck, I want to be getting those dudes. I gotta remake this.
Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got.
I got sausage,
I
too.
need one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know.
Amanda Valenciano Libre. Oh,
You
Libre.
Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds.
Yeah,
Are
You've
you
got no
joking?
telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh,
Let me smoke
okay.
too.
We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
She's smoking a cigar, Kanaya.
This place is crawling with soldiers.
Angry
They don't
boots,
look like
angry
private
boots.
security. More like hired guns.
Who
They're
the
loaded
fuck would
with
believe that
gear
I'm a
from all over the
photographer?
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
With my one
world.
eyeball?
And I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are
You're
UCLA's.
Papa Noel? What am I getting for Christmas?
UCLA's. La Cia.
I saw them setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
I got him.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Mad that I'm not gonna
Whatever
get
it
the.
is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into
I'm
Nicaragua?
not gonna get those dudes. I gotta do this
Impossible.
again.
Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Snake 100% is like.
Any
"Is this
idea
her?"
what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains.
You trust me, a
photographer
photographer, without a telephoto
take us
lens,
captive.
but with
Torture us
guns?
for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it. All right.
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of
So
Costa
they're
Rica.
from. Okay, gotcha.
Then El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las
That guy looks
Pampas.
cool as shit.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes.
You just
Carry on his
met
legacy of La
her.
Esperanza, and
You
they'll follow
just
you
met
without
her!
question.
You think so? My compas
How do we know
trust
this?
me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
No, precious cigar. Oh shit, is that a Stinger missile? Sign me up. I know exactly where to put that. In the what?
Get down!
Yeah, save the chick! What about the kiddo? Big Boss's tight embrace. His photographic embrace. Do I get to do this? I can't read any of that text, by the way. Oh god. Holy shit, I get to do this. Did I make it? I did. Sick. That's one. The text is so large and uniform, it's kind of hard for me to read. That's a big boy. Probably the red thing. Ooh, Jesus, I missed.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot.
Oh, it's Fultoning the kid!
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture.
Okay, you're just gonna kill your little brother? Oh god, this little kid's gonna get
Stay
tortured.
here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here!
You're really just shooting at the big rope?
Chico! Venceremos!
Alright, badass lady. And there's the singing Metal Gear things. Juice, man, that's so creepy. I miss some Fultoning dudes. Dudes? Miss some dudes. C rank. Cutscene interaction bonus. Hey. Obtain design specs for the following weapon. Okay, that's cool. Man, I miss some.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was.
It looked like technology we
unmanned.
definitely don't have.
I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going
Hella
on
like
here?
tech that we don't
Not
have.
to quote Amanda,
C for is
but the
incredible,
hardware they
crazy
got here
good.
Isn't just unusual. It's overkill, which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question
That
now
thing is
becomes
nukes?
why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
Oh, or it's guarding that.
Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good
Yeah.
thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost. And
Oh,
make
that said
contact with
Bloom?
Amanda
Okay.
if she's still alive.
Roger.
I like these interactable cutscenes. They're fun. Personnel report has arrived. A report for R&D team has arrived. Okay, cool. Hell, yes, let's go to the mother base. Yes, hell yes. At least they're cool. These these schmatzmatzes, Metal Gear flying Vocaloid things. They're pretty cool. Kind of unbelievable, but cool. Disposable rocket launcher, compact and light, making it possible to carry several at once. Downside is its weak power. The M1911A1. Bluegill leveled up! As a koipu and lungfish. 80 members have joined the unit, and we got the law. Okay. Let's work on some dudes. Thresher shark. Why do it today? Yay, yay. There's always tomorrow. Whoa, whoa. Okay, whatever. You're going to R&D, buddy. Surgeon fish. Oh, see you later. Oops, hold on. 2 things you gotta remember for sniper rifles are crouch and aim. I guess it's because it makes your hands shake less. This is true. He's good for research. Oh, let's just look through them all and then we'll spec them out later. You're like a knife out of its sheath, you know that? Sharp and dangerous. Not a good toy for children. Heard there's a suit that makes your footsteps almost silent. Imagine how useful that would be for sneaking up on people from behind. These guys are pretty good at R&D. Guys kind of meh. Wait, what? Okay. That guy's decent at R&D, I guess. Man's got to eat to live. If you forget to bring food on a mission, you better be damn good. This man's name is just Pig? Kinkajo. Okay. Triggerfish. Comrades, let us keep communication tight. Oh, I've read this one before. My muscles never fail me. Yeah, you're pretty buff, dude. Give me an order, boss. I'm not what you call a self-starter. Okay, so we'll put this guy in... This guy was combat, right? Okay. Combat. Cleone is also combat. I guess I'll go R&D. Piggy, I suppose R&D. Gajo, R&D. Tortoise. Yeah, R&D and R&D. Yeah. Yeah, they all have stank armpits though, for sure. Nanomachines are cool, but weaponized Hatsune Miku, that's where we draw the line. Nanomachines is like from Metal Gear Solid 1. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. I totally agree. But it's like a thing in the game now. In Metal Gear Solid 3 they tried to pull this too. But it was only for like pretty much 2 areas where they had guys on like hover boats and they're like, oh, it's linked to this technology that we know existed but was canned because it did never come to fruition. They're like hover things. There's a hover chase scene at the end of 3. Not the wig, but the hover, like 2-man vehicles that you get chased through the forest in. Which I guess they just thought it was really cool and they needed to do it. I did take my 6 p.m. dose. Yes, Fox. Sorry I didn't answer that. Kinkajo is a jungle raccoon. Oh, that's adorable. Hi, Onage. What's going on? Let's see a Kinkajo. Hover jet riot shields or something. Oh my god, it's like super cute. Except for the nails are really scary. No worries, Fox. No worries. Yeah, I'll be taking my meds in the middle of D&D too. So now we have we can develop the Fulton System Rank 2. Sweet. And Surgeon Fish will also put in R&D. Okay, so speaking of R&D, let's get that Fulton going, huh? Hell yes. Sign me the fuck up for that. Destroy all your foes. 2 wonderful J-pop tunes. Anything else that can be developed? It's just the Fulton. Okay. Excellent. Anything new here? We can get the law, or we have it. The GMP is something we can work on. Sure. Other. Confidential documents. Okay, yeah. Austrian pistol, high-powered large caliber rifle, and then this is my ammo, right? Rubber shotgun rounds. Sweet. Work on more shirts for me, guys. I need better looking shirts. Let's save. I think we can do that one mission again, but focus on Fultoning the dudes that I missed. Because it's gonna kill me if I can't get those guys. They could be really good. Oh, you thought... Yeah, I'm just commanding my chat to work on designs for free for shirts for me. Target practice, no limit. Target press, score attack. Pursue Amanda. Yeah, I kind of want to do this one again. Just to get those few dudes. Although, I think...
Snake.
Okay. I'll be single. And to prep, I would like to see if my analyzer thingy... I'm not gonna bring the love box. Sorry, guys. I want to see if my analyzer can tell me if these guys are good to bring home to mom. And by mom, I mean Kaz. You thought shirtless shirts were a thing here? This is true. Yeah, we're usually shirtless. Yeah, you thought, why am I asking for this out of the blue? You miss designing t-shirts and printing them? Do you do that for yourself, Banana? You guys don't even get paid? Yeah, you just have the privilege of me making your design. I'm just gonna abuse the artists in the community by monetizing their creations and giving them absolutely no compensation other than exposure. Oh. True, I am also making the mods do push-ups every time I swear.
Head for the FSLN boathouse.
Because they're like, I have no time to work out. And I'm like, work out while you're modding.
You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Can I wonder if I can go through these ways. Sir, I need your stuff. Oh, are you also a different guy?
No.
Rail ammo?
We'll keep it here at the base.
Rail ammo. Slap on this analyzer. Okay, it takes a minute to scan. Mantis. Is this a different person? He's a sea level. Whoa. Orangutan. E level. Trash. I might Fulton this guy. If he's new. Shit, son. Oh god, this is horrible to walk around in. Enough of this. But
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Dope. Think
That
this way?
area is not part of the mission.
You heard artist and exploit. Are you ready to be exploited again, Natera? You made uniforms and car liveries for 10 companies in a small town. That is super cool, Banana. That's really cool. You put something in your cart while you're on your phone or something, and then you go through the affiliate link to place it. Does it count? I don't know. I don't know, Snake. I don't know enough about it. You could try it out, and I could check later to see if it registered. Hello, Baskies. Good to see you. How are you doing today? I'm redoing this little mission here to look for some dudes that I can lift onto my base. I don't think there's any dudes in this area unless my brain is just broken. Pretty sure there's nobody here. It's a nice way of getting rations, though. Oh no? What? Oh no, what did you hear wrong? Are you visible? Shade, I can see you! I'm sorry, I just didn't... You're visible, I can see you. Hello, I'm sorry. This game is absorbing a lot of my attention, so I apologize if I if I miss a few things here and there. I'm glad you're doing well, Baskies. Alright, let's look in this corner and take a look at some dudes. Scope out some cool dudes. Is it too far? This bites. Guess I'll just put him out then. Missed.
What's going on?
Where's the dude that says what's going on? Shit.
Rise and shine.
Nope. Fuck. I have to waste so much ammo. Okay, we're good. I think it's just those three. Whoop, not that. Take a look at these lads. Hello, sir. Are you good? You good, boy? Oh, lift to my base. No, I definitely didn't say lift to my face. I'll just hoist them up. Oh, you usually get more threats of violence when you make puns. That's a D, tiger shark. If they were like a C or above, I might bring them. What do you guys think? Should I bring home just anybody I see? Or should I be picky? Oh, I think he did say... Oh, you're right. He did say visible, not invisible. You heard face too? Weird. Maybe I did say face, I just don't know it. But you take whoever you want, we won't judge. Well, thanks, guys. You guys are the most lenient Twitch chat ever. If I was just bringing home 3 guys and I wasn't me, I was some other caster, I think my chat would be like, how dare you? You go for quality or quantity, but you also have to start somewhere. It doesn't cost me anything to Fulton them, I don't think. I can kick... I'm assuming I can kick dudes out. There you go. I'll bring these lads home. 3 guys at once? That's just a Friday night.
Fulton recovery helicopter is
Here at
complete.
Twitch
Fulton recovery subject confirmed
TV/
onboard
this
helicopter.
particular channel. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get the guys from afar first. Let's pick those guys up. We'll circle back and get the other guys, but I can't just leave those guys alone.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
I'll calm your Dante. Sorry. Fuck. That's not good.
Someone attacking?
Whoops. Fucked this mission up, I think.
Seeing things. What's that? The enemy's attacking. Going
No,
to
it's not.
alert status.
There's no enemy attacking.
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
What is it? Get up.
Fuck.
What is it?
Fuck. Don't wake him up, asshole. Did I get that guy? Got him, okay.
Somebody's here.
No, he's not. He did not get got. Shit.
HQ command.
Jesus
This
almighty.
is HQ.
This is patrol.
Oh, God?
Understood. Stay vigilant.
Patrol said all clear? That's funny. Okay. Let's analyze these boys. I think there's still 2 dudes left. Yeah, there's that dude there. He's a D. He's an E. Garbage. Okay, let's switch to this. I'll get this guy up here. Shit. I didn't get a headshot. That'll wake some folks up. The battery's low! I can't. I can't. Fulton him. I like this. I like being able to Fulton folks. I like this for two reasons. Not only does this help me with base building, but it also removes bodies of people that'll potentially rat me out. Or wake up later. Unless in this game, they also have, like, the guards notice that there's not enough guards here, then, yeah. You do a ton of cool shit on paper today, you can't do jack shit on digital? Aw. Sorry to hear that. You're getting a mechanical keyboard. How's that my problem? Oh, that's a cheap, that's cheap. But you're buying a PS3 and Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. Is it to get Metal Gear Solid 1? Because there's no good way to do that other than with the Legacy Collection.
Fulton recovered a helicopter is complete.
Sweet. Thank you. Thank you, dear. He's an E. I don't want to get too close. And this guy is an E. Okay, whatever. I'll pick you up later. I gotta bring this around town. And see if I can get that guy that's up in that roost over there. Oh, fuck me. What's up, bud? Fuck. Shut up. Go sleep. Whoops.
Good. Now meet with the FSLN Commandante.
If this
He's
fucking
inside
shit
the boathouse.
locks me to that area, if I get locked and I don't get to pick up... You ass! You ass! I'm mad. I'm hella mad. I'm hella mad. I have to do this whole cutscene too. You gotta be fucking kidding me. No way. I think I have to do this cutscene. I have to do this because it involves shit I have to do. Involves moving and shooting things. Fuck. You legitimately stop playing this game over that? What I have to do is go around that and not take out that one guy. I have to take that guy out last. Oh, I have to be playing video games. Sorry. Man. Why do my eyes look red? Maybe my eyes are dry. Wasn't a good mental aid, you got him really mad. Damn. Hey! A rank. Hell yeah.
Snake. What?
I don't care what it was, Miller. You know what I care about? The 2 soldiers I left behind. Pisses me off. Alrighty. Go back to Mother Base. I'm mad, dude. Should I... Okay, chat. 1-1 if I should try that again and go for that one soldier that's up in the roost to see if he's, like, special. 2-2, just move on. I've been smoking too many beers. Yep, it's me. Fulton is better. More can be carried. A maximum of 100 people can be recovered per mission. Sick. Rhinoceros got better. Magpie got better. Lungfish got better. Cool. Hold on, let me assign my new folks. So one person said 2-2. Or one person said try again, but most of you guys are saying 2-2. Yeah, it's probably just gonna, you know, trigger the cutscene again. Let's get acquainted with our new folks. Mantis, definitely not Psycho Mantis, is a gunsmith. Very good at developing handguns. If we met under different circumstances, I bet we could have been good friends. Well, isn't that cute? You're going to R&D, son. I think we could do a lot better job if we had stronger guns. We better get working on some new weapons. Alright, sure. If you want to help with that. Tiger Shark, well, looks like my boys gave you some trouble. Sorry about that. I'll make it up to you. Here, take this. So nice of you to be gentle to me, even though I abducted you from the playing field. Kind of like the way you fight. Well, thanks, cutie. I heard there's a suit that makes your footsteps almost silent. R&D. Chicks dig a man who smells like success. That man has got the stankometer. This guy's stankometer is through the roof. His pit stank is severe. So I think he knows what he's talking about. Let's put him in the war. Put him in the combat unit. And, Anopheles. Back in my old unit, the commander used to tell us at morning calisthenics, whenever you're in trouble, hit the start button. Wonder how he's doing these days. You're really not good at anything, are you? Oh, whoa, wait. I believe his stankometer is through the roof, so... Was he good at R&D? No, he's good at battle. Okay. Enjoy the combat unit. It's 7:40. Yep. Yep. What kind of animal is Anopheles? Let's find out. Anopheles is a genus of mosquito, first described and named by J.W. Megan in 1818. Wow, that guy sucks. Anyway. Your stankometer is about 200%. Chicks must dig you. Musk dig you as well. Well, now that Miller... I feel like Miller should probably move to, like... we'll keep him there. It's fine. How's R&D doing? God, I'm roasted. Okay, nothing is in progress. This is new, though. Is it raining? Hold on. It's like pummeling rain outside, man. Crazy. You're not sure he should be in charge of anyone if he's gonna tell you to hit the damn start button. Why not, Devontae? That's where all your ear friends are. Rail ammo. Okay. You need to be level 19 to reduce that. God, I need new clothes, man. I need to develop new clothes. Man, I really do. Select button just gives me... That's not what I need. Okay. Cool. I'll save. Yeah, the thing is, Snake, there's only a certain amount of like water that some plants can take. So my tomatoes are like, no, thank you. Please stop with the watering. We're good. Stop. They're starting to turn yellow at the bottom, so I'm a little worried about them. I might have to make them like, I might have to get like pie tins and like cut a slit in it and then a hole in the center so that the water will just sort of like run off instead of going into the pot. Hey, you're welcome, Matthew. It's a short one today. We got another 15 minutes. Can I upgrade naked to level 2? You know, let me go chi. Let me go C, rather, not chi. Let me go Tai Chi. I'm pretty sure I can't upgrade that stuff, but I might as well take a peek if I... Other. I can't, there's no option to upgrade these right now. You're like, chi? I'm glad. I know, Fox. It's crazy. We're getting a ton of water, and I know there's places, even in America, let alone Sweden, that need so much water. We'll do a little bit of target practice, I guess. Oh, wait! I could round out by,
Snake.
We could round out by listening to some tapes. Why not? Let's listen to some tapes. There we go. Can do that.
Costa Rica isn't alone. All of Latin America is getting swept up in the superpowers' Cold War. The whole ideological split between East and West. In the end, it's just a greedy scramble for wealth by the ruling classes. The Western bourgeois stand to lose everything if their countries go communist. After all, The communists want to abolish private property altogether. So the capitalist rulers desperately tried to halt the global spread of communism. Hence the phenomenon of red baiting. And the communists, for their part, didn't exactly stay true to their principles.
Waiting to see if
They
chat
tried to
debates.
escape class-based society. But between Stalin's autocracy and the rise of the nomenklatura, they ended up creating one
Flash
anyway.
flood warning. Whoop.
Once people have power, they stop caring about equality. That's where communism, where society in general reaches its limits.
Please
The
educate me
rulers
on
only care
communism.
about their own gain. The opposing side becomes a risk factor that threatens the profit, and thus the ongoing struggle
I
between
forget what
capitalism and
Miller's
communism was
background
born.
is, other
And
than
now,
being a
nuclear
soldier
deterrence
alongside
is
me.
part of the picture.
Exactly.
I forget what he's about. Like, yeah, there's a flash flood warning until 10:30. Avoid flood areas. He's got 2 warnings about that. You didn't get the boop boop, but you did get the area flood warning. I have to see. Do y'all mind if I go check if the stream behind her house is flooding? Let's take a little peek at that. It's never gonna flood to the point where it's gonna reach our house. If it did that, like most of Baltimore would be underwater. But yeah, I just want to see how big it is. Your friend's front yard has a damn river in it? Damn. Be right back. I wouldn't be surprised if it's raised a few feet. It's not gonna get to the point where it floods my neighbors' backyards. And it honestly, like I was saying, like it would mean that Baltimore is underwater or something. 'Cause we live kind of like in a hilly area, so that would be really scary if indeed it did come up to our foundation wall. But I think we're good. But I'm sure it's like.
They say nuclear weapons are the reason
Wide
we
and
haven't
deep
seen
now.
conflict on a global scale since World War II. The thought that your opponent
ditch.
might launch
Gotcha,
nukes against
gotcha,
you
Dante.
sort of makes it tough to start an armed conflict, especially now that they've got intercontinental ballistic missiles.
How my power doesn't go out during
Nowhere
D&D.
safe.
Of course, all that has caused military expenditures to skyrocket.
Well, the only way to ward off a preemptive strike is to flaunt your own nuclear stockpile.
Nuclear
and that's caused their
deterrence, like
numbers to
Nastasha
increase
told us
exponentially,
about.
not just with
Yes.
regards to destructive power, but in terms
If
of
it flooded, they
targeting
might cancel the
technology
baseball
too.
season.
Now
They
they can hit a
wouldn't, though.
target halfway
I
across
mean,
the world
Houston
with
was flooded,
pinpoint
and they
accuracy.
fucking won.
In a way, the space race was a demonstration
So maybe
of
the
that
flooding is good.
technological progress.
And as a result of all that, we now have mutually assured destruction.
It's the ultimate form of deterrence. No one's going to launch their nukes knowing they'll be obliterated in return.
I don't
Man.
know. The chance of somebody hitting the button by mistake is never zero.
Haha, insert modern policy jokes right here. Except don't, because it's actually scary now. Cold War and peace.
You're right. Even with peace guaranteed by MAD, there's always the risk of an accident.
Where are your
Nobody
eyes
wants the
looking,
world to end on
Cass?
account of some machines
Look at me.
malfunctioning.
Look
On
at
the
me.
other hand, thanks to deterrence, we haven't
I'm
had
the
a
captain
world
now.
war since 1945. You gotta admit, it has been pretty peaceful.
Not that it matters to us.
People point at the nuclear arms and space races and call it a Cold War. I say if they're not shooting at each other, why not call it world peace?
Doesn't mean war is gone. Look at Korea. Look at Vietnam.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking in relative terms here. Besides, if war died out completely, we'd be SOL.
We're not warmongers.
And yet, we can't survive in a world that's at peace.
Pupil?
You got a point.
Pupil? This eye is like a little big, don't you think? Oh god, now I have to... Shit. Fuck, I gotta adjust this now. Oh, I fucked everything up. Transform. Reset. Make larger. Remove ducking. There we go. Easy. What's the situation like in Central America? The Cuban Missile Crisis.
So it's been more than 10 years since the Cuban Missile
We'll go a
Crisis,
little
huh?
longer.
I don't think we'll ever
Fox,
forget it.
Until
No kidding.
the thunder.
Those
jumps
13
me
days
down.
starting October
Do you
15th,
hear that?
1962, were probably the closest we ever came to all-out nuclear war. The Russians
Jesus.
deployed nuclear missiles to Cuba. America responded with a naval blockade.
Oh, Madam Gandalf
Then
is
Russia
live
shot
right now.
down an American spy plane. I was still a teenager back then.
What?
But I remember what it felt like to be one step away from nuclear war. The adults were freaking out.
If it wasn't
We'll
for the
host
Cuban
rap after
Missile
this.
Crisis, there might never have been an Operation
And I'll listen to this
Snake
tape again.
Eater. And
What's the matter, Snake? It's not like you to get all hypothetical.
I guess not. It was the reassessment after the missile crisis that paved the way for the hotline between Moscow and Washington, and also for détente. That's irony for you.
Cuban Missile Crisis. Again. I'm putting that down to listen to that again. We'll start off tomorrow's stream with that. Yeah, tons of thunderstorms in our area. It's kind of normal every year. Keeping an eye on Madam Gandalf's chat. I'll let you know when the cast exit host mode. Well, it seems like she's live right now. I think she's playing The Witcher right now. So I'm gonna wrap me up here. Yeah, I think now's a good time. But sorry, Alex. Shush, push, push. This is my show. I'm gonna save again, just to save the tape progress. Yeah, it's over already, Bribe Guntails. Just a short Peace Walker cast, because I have to do D&D. Yes?
Hi, I turned my computer off because I don't want my power to go out. And shock me while I'm playing. Can I hang out with you and just watch you play?
I'm gonna be doing D&D, so that's no. I'm sorry. But you can hang out with the folks. Turn this off.
Alright.
Sorry,
Man, I
Jimbo.
would love to be like a guest on one of your D&D segments. I'd love to be
Maybe.
an NPC.
You never. Hey, you can enter a contest to be an NPC character. Now, you can't act as them, but Slade will act as you.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, fine then. I'll leave you be for now.
Sorry, Jimbo. And
Just warn your friends that you're...
exactly. That's what we're gonna do. I'll let them know that I could lose power at any time. Good night, Jim. It's my brother James. And I